I want you to picture for a moment that the mobile banking app that houses the card you use for everyday purchases also had a fucking casino tab right next to it, in which with one click of a button you could bet your entire savings account on the fact that Jesus might descend from the heavens, spin around 3 times, and then say a slur. Holy shit, is that Jesus? No fucking way. Okay. 1, 2...
Hey, I'm back. Where the bitches at?
God damn it, Jesus Christ. I just lost $4,000. What? No, hey, come on, I didn't mean it come on. Now I want you to realize that's not far off from our current reality we're living in right now. But not the Jesus thing, the banking thing. In 2026, Robinhood is projected to make $583 million off its prediction markets. What are prediction markets? They're a casino disguised as an investing tool riddled with all these fancy buzzwords in order to make your degeneracy feel like it's just an investment. Instead of placing a bet, you're taking a position. Instead of chasing a payout, you're hedging real-world risk. Instead of getting a job, you're on the internet complaining to 20 strangers and your girlfriend. Now I want you to realize that Robinhood holds over 28 million funded accounts, holding over billions of dollars of assets, because as a user, you're incentivized to hold all your savings there. So I'm telling you all this to say, Robinhood put a highly unregulated casino right next to everyday people's savings accounts in order to increase their bottom line. They not only know that their consumers are going to lose millions of dollars on this bullshit, but are preying on it. The app that is called Robinhood in honor of the guy who notoriously cares about the poorer classes just implemented a fucking casino floor to siphon money away from the everyday person and into more CEOs' pockets. And of course these high-frequency trader firms. Come on everybody, put your paychecks into our prediction markets. Grimace is obviously going to throw that ass in a circle in the next Super Bowl commercial. The business model of these prediction contracts work like this. If you choose yes that X happens, you're placing a bet against no people that think X isn't going to happen. And if you win, your winnings are just taken from the people who lost. So there's no skin in the game for these big firms that hold these contracts, right? Wrong. They make all their money, pretty geniusly and grifty I might add, through the minuscule differences in the bid-ask spread. You see, when you buy a contract for 52 cents and then somebody else goes and sells it for 50, that little 2-cent difference doesn't go to the other user. It goes right into the pockets of the market makers and high-frequency trader firms that facilitate the trade. Multiply 2 cents by millions of transactions a day, all of a sudden you're not a financial platform. You're a fucking house of a casino floor. It's gamification on steroids. We went from pension plans to 401ks. 401ks to index funds, from index funds to meme stocks, and now we're literally day trading real world events like we're sitting at a blackjack table in Vegas, except in Vegas there's this unspoken agreement, right? You're there to gamble, and you're probably gonna lose. But when you put a prediction market inside this clean, modern fintech app, it rubs off all the grime on the casino floor, you know? That smoky air just turns into a clean UI. I'm not a degenerate gambler. I'm a savvy market analyst hedging macroeconomic risk. Funny enough, this kind of random, what inspired this video was me going to Jack in the Box to get my nightly trough of grease. And when I drove to get my food, the guy immediately handed me this. Some blind box figurine package. I didn't even order it, it just came with the meal. I can get sweetie, baller boss, buttery, or creamy, okay? It's very important to me. Fuck! I got sweetie. Guess I'll just have to buy 36 more. I immediately was like, what the fuck? Really? This is how they plan on selling more food? Incentivizing a collect-em-all feeling through Jack-in-the-Box mystery figurines? What? Is this working? Look, jokes aside, there's a really dark and depressing undertone underneath all of this. Why is this working? Why are millions of young adults flocking to these prediction markets and high-risk financial products? Because, let's be honest, for a real chunk of our population, traditional financial milestones just feel completely out of reach. The traditional path, getting a 9-to-5, saving 10% of your paycheck, putting it in a high-yield savings account so in your late 20s you can own a home, that's a fairy tale from a bygone era. And when normal hardworking people can no longer seek financial stability in a job, people start looking for lottery tickets. Prediction markets, crypto, parlays, they aren't just popular because they're entertaining, they're popular because when the system feels rigged or unreachable through conventional effort, turning life into a casino feels like the reasonable way to catch up. It's financial nihilism. If $500 isn't going to buy you a house anyway, why not put $500 on whether or not Mr. Beast is Epstein number 2? And this is the tragedy of late-stage financialization. Instead of fixing the economic foundation so that hard work and long-term investing can build actual wealth, the market adapted by giving us a ticket to the circus. They packaged our collective anxiety, slapped a trade button on it, and commodified our desperation. So yeah, Robinhood's gonna make $583 million off its prediction market. And these high-frequency trader firms will keep collecting pennies on the dollar for millions of transactions a day. We have to ask ourselves, when our financial apps start looking less like investing tools and more like a digital slot machine, what are we really investing in? Because if the future of capitalism is just betting on the absurdity of the present,
Guess I'll just have to buy 36 more.
thank you for watching.